Hi students, welcome back to the IT class. So in the last class we have finished one portion of our chapter 5, that is about the JPlate software. Okay, so our next topic is that an aid for geometry. We are doing this activity in the software Geogebra. Okay, do you know how to open Geogebra? Yes, applications, then education, then GeoGebra. Okay, so let us see how can we do these activities. Okay, first of all we can open the GeoGebra software. So for drawing the parallel lines, click on application, education, and select GeoGebra software in your computer. Okay, our activity 5.4 is let us draw parallel lines. Okay, by drawing this you will know that the specialities of parallel lines. So we can maximize the window. Here you can see minimize, maximize and close button. In the center portion you can see a small square, that is the maximize button. Click on that. Then you can hide the grid lines. Okay, so click on the show or hide the grid and click on hiding the axis button. So here is the platform for drawing the parallel lines. First of all, we can draw a line. The name of the line is line AB. For that, click on the line tool from the toolbox and draw a line. We can give the name for the first point, that is A, and second point is B. Okay, you already studied how to give the names for the points in the small classes itself. Okay, so I am not saying the basis of this GeoGebra software. You are studying this from the 5th standard onwards. Okay, now we can give a point. The name of that point is C. Okay, so click on the point tool, then click on the window. Okay, now you can see the point is C. Next, you have to draw the parallel lines through this C. Okay, that is parallel to line AB. So, click on the parallel line tool. Okay, we can make use of parallel line tool for drawing the parallel lines. Click on the parallel line tool. Then click on point C and line AB. Okay, see, now we can see the line that is parallel to line AB through the point C. Okay. Next, how many times would the distance of this line be from A and B? We can draw a line like this at a particular distance using dilate from point tool in the GeoGebra. Okay, so next tool is dilate from point tool. So select dilate from point tool from the toolbox. That is your activity 5.5, drawing parallel lines at a particular distance. Okay, selecting the point, that is C. Okay, so click on the line C and click on the point A. Now you can see a dilation factor. So you have to give the dilation factor as 2. The value is 2. It will be 2 times the distance from A to the line that passes through C. Okay. Can you see the line? New line? Okay, so how do you draw this line? By clicking on the dilate from point tool, then click on the line through C and on the point A using the dilate from point tool and giving the dilation factor as 2. Okay, now the dilate factor we can give, that is 3. Okay, now dilate the line that passes through C 3 times and we can draw another parallel line. So click on the dilate from factor tool again. Next click on the line C and point A, and we can give the dilation factor as 3. Next click on OK button. Now a new line is appeared here, that is the fourth line. Okay. What is special about the 4 lines that are seen here? Can you say the specialities? Okay, so activity 5.6 is finding the speciality of parallel lines. So we can draw a segment line that is intersecting these 4 lines. For that, first of all, we can make use of the point tool and put 2 points at the first line and last line. Okay, so this is the 2 points. And now select the segment tool from the toolbox and join these 2 lines. Okay, segment tool. Click on the first point and second point. Now we got a segment that is intersecting that 4 parallel lines. Okay, you can use intersect tool in GeoGebra to find the points of intersection. So we can select the intersect tool. Okay, for finding the intersect point between these lines. Click on intersect tool. Then click on the segment and click on the line to find out the intersection point. First of all, you can select the intersect tool, then click on the segment and click on the line. Now you can see the intersection point. Okay, likewise find out the 2 intersection points. Okay, so these are the 2 intersection points that are passing. Okay. Next, we are going to find out the distance or the length between each parallel lines. Okay. For that, we can make use of distance or length tool. Okay. Distance or length tool. So, from the toolbox, select distance or length tool and mark the length of each part. Okay, and we have to check that the lengths of each parallel lines are equal or not. Okay, so click on line, sorry, point D and point F. Okay, then point F and point G. Next, point G and point E. Okay, see the length of the 3 parallel lines. That means the distance between the 3 parallel lines are equal. Okay. So, select the move tool and you can move the position of the point. Okay. This is the move tool. Changing the position of these points. Then also the value is changing, but the values are equal for the 3 lines. Okay. So, you have to note down the specialities in your textbook when changing the position of the end points of the line segment. Okay, you have to write down into your notebook. Okay. Now we can save this activity file, save as, select students work 9th. Now here you can give the name for your file. Now I am giving parallel lines. Okay. Click on this save button. In the top panel you can see the name of your file, that is parallellines.ggb. .ggb is the file extension for GeoGebra software. Okay. Next, we can draw a slider. You have learned how to draw circles of a given size in your previous classes. So, what should be done to adjust the size and shape of a geometrical figure? Yes, we can make use of the slider tool in the GeoGebra. So first of all, click on slider tool. Here you can see a window, that is slider. You can see three parameters, that is number, angle and integer. Okay, and here is a space for giving the name of the slider. Now I am giving the name of the slider as A. Okay, you can give any name, any alphabet or any other name. I am giving A as the name of the slider. And here you can see the interval time, that is minimum, maximum and increment value. I am giving minimum value as 1 and the maximum value as 5. Next, here you can give the increment value as 1. Okay, which means 1 plus 1 2, 2 plus 1 3, 3 plus 1 4 and 4 plus 1 5. So increment as 1, and you can click on the OK button for saving these values. Okay. Now a slider has appeared in your window. Now the name of the slider is A and the minimum value is 1. Next, I am moving that. A is 2. Next, plus 1. A is 3. Next, plus 1. A is 4. Next, 4 plus 1, 5. A equal to 5. Okay, this is the values for A. A means radius. Okay, number means radius of the circle. A indicates the radius. Now select circle with circle, center and radius. Okay, circle with center and radius tool. In the window where you have to provide the value of the radius, provide the name of the slider you have already constructed. Okay, here actually you have to give the number of the radius, which means 1 2 3, any number, but here we want to give the name of the slider, that is A. A is the name of my slider. Okay, so give A there. Now you can see a circle has displayed in the window. So by using the move tool, you can change the slider. You can drag the slider. Now the radius is 2. So see the difference in the circle. Okay, now I am increasing. Radius is 3. Then radius equal to 4 and radius equal to 5. Okay. You can observe that the radius of the circle changes according to the value of the slider. Okay. Next, we can give the animation to the slider. Let us try how to give animation to the slider. Okay. For that, you have to right click on the slider. First of all, you have to right click on the slider and select object properties. Okay, right click on the slider, then select object properties. Don't get confused. Okay, then select the slider tab. Here you can see the interval minimum 1, then maximum 5, and I am changing the increment value to 0.2. Okay, I am removing the value 1 and giving the value as 0.2. Next, close the window. Next, right click on the circle, put a tick mark on the trace on option. This is the trace on option. So first of all, click on the slider, then object properties. Next, right click on the circle, trace on option. Next, right click on the slider, put a tick mark on the animation on option. Okay, now you can see the animation that is given to the circle. Okay, animation can be given to objects that move in a fixed path. Okay. If the slider is given animation, the objects that are controlled by it also get the animation. Okay, so it is very interesting, no? Did you like it, dear children? Okay, so these are all about today's topic. So if you are having doubt, means you can free to ask your queries. You can ask through WhatsApp or you can contact me. Okay, so read your textbook very well and write one word question and answers and send to me. Okay, so stay at your home, stay safe.